That's us just dropped off Phoebe's ewe, which is sadly not pregnant, one of the ones. She's got twins on the other one. And we dropped off a whole bunch of lambs. So we'll gonna head in and see what pregnant ewes there are for sale, just as replacements. Phoebe's hoping to buy one, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hopefully there's not too many on the list. There's only about five or six listings for the, but hopefully there's some more people that have dropped some things off. So we're just going to go and have a little look and you know, if you're in a bit early, you can have a little look at the actual animals in the pen and see the teeth and have a little look at them. So here's the sheep we're selling. It's a mixed bag really, but you know, these two should have been pregnant. They've got no excuses. The rest are just lean, you know, so the rest are good culls to get rid of. Someone else will fatten them up. But
Jacobs is my one.
yeah, so this is the lambs we're putting through. The 2 easy cares and the rest are kind of Texel crosses, so they'll hopefully split it out into easy cares and then Texel crosses. So mostly it's Texel crosses, so they'll fetch a good price. They're probably out of our budget really. We have 3 I think Texel crosses, which are all in lamb. They're good. They're good. Texel crosses are good at getting in lamb. That's the one thing true. They you know, the fertility is very good. But you never know. We might score a good deal. I think red is singles and blues twins, I think, is how they do it here. I don't know what the orange line is. Maybe that's the leaner ones. I don't know. But yeah, you just don't know what people want or what people don't want. You know, obviously we're wanting a deal. You know, we're wanting something that makes business sense. Really, we're not here to pick breeder replacements. We're here for something to have some more mouths to eat grass and something that's going to make a profit, aren't we? You know? Breakfast for champions. Ideal.
Number 200 pounds, 200 p, 200 pounds, number 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 238, 5, 40, 248, 245, 245, 245, 250, 250 to me, 25 over 250 to me, 250, all give us the 250 to me, 250, 25 over 50, 50, 250, 250 to me, all up and done, 250, 50, 250, 250, 50, 50, lose them, 50, 50 to me, 250, lose them now at 250, Colin Saunders, 250. 10 more, good New Zealand, 32, 35, 38, 100, 20, 102, 4, 6, 8, rest of it, 15, 22, 2, rest of it, 4, 4, rest of it, 6, 8, 16, what is up, sir? 60, 100, 60, 62, 60, 100, 60, 60, 100, 62, 62, 62, 62 pounds, 62 feet, 62 100, 4, 54, 4, 4, 54, 100, 4, Roland Sawyer, 9, 65 pounds, 60 100, 5, 94.
These are the sheep we bought, coming round. They're a good size. Welshie crosses. I got a bit of Cheviot in them, I would say. Due the middle of March. And all triplets, apparently. Ideal. Just stand back a bit, just stand back a bit. Up, go on. But anyways, 13 of them, and they fill my trailer that I normally get about 27 in. So these are the ewes that I bought today. It's quite interesting just seeing them even in my pen. You know, they're big ewes compared to my sheep, you know, which is good because big ewes mean good lambs. So this is the lambs that we have left to sell. I think there's only 2 easy cares in this batch. They're all crosses. So this is the kind of best of them, this thing here. So we're marking yellows as fat. So in this pen, there's actually only 2. That could go, actually, that thing. I think we'll send that as well. So there's 3 suitable for fat. And the rest in this pen are store. Right, let's weigh this one. This one's one of the ones wasn't fat. Let's see what that weighs as. Certainly big, but not fat. Yeah, that's much better. We could, I reckon we just send that like 40 kilograms, 42. Just, it looks fat. Got some help this morning. Oh, there we are. Let's see them run off. Go on then, guys. Go on. Go on then. Go on then. Right, here we are. So this is what we've got. So I actually look quite good in the pen.
That was pretty. It's
Quite
like
pleased.
black and white.
Yeah, it's quite pretty, but it looks, you know, it's. Yeah, I was going to keep this one, but I'm not anymore. It's just not fleshy enough. It's not big enough.
Like if you
You
look
know.
at it, it's actually quite narrow. It's not like.
I mean, you'd be far, but this is a Charlet type of. You'd be far better keeping something this framey than that, even though it's just a couple of inches higher, a couple of inches bigger all round. But you know, that'll be 40 kilograms, and that'll be 32 or something.
this is probably
Makes
the
a big
biggest
difference.
in the pen, maybe. Like biggest in, is in like fattest.
But I think this would probably be the best to keep, really, if you were keeping breeding stock, something like that. It's a Texel cross out of a Herdwick, so it's got some hardiness in it. You know? So this is the lamb that we taught to walk. So this is
He
him.
was literally lying down, and I had this little box thing that holded a little what do you call it again? It's pretty far from
Little
that.
like cradle almost, just to help him walk. But you know, this is him going for sale as store. So he'll go to another farm. Oats in him. He'll go to another farm. He'll put some flesh on him. He's not too bad, is he, Gideon? He's not too bad actually. He's not done too well. He's done well rather.
For
Not
a
too bad.
lamb that-
This is what we have in today. So Texels, mules, Suffolk, Texel hogs, mules. You alright, sweetie? Come. Cheviates. What I'm actually interested in is this last little entry is the triplets. Easy care triplets. See, here's some easy cares. This is the ones that I'm staying to see sold. So they're all triplets. 2 seconds, Gideon. They're all triplets. So the likes of this one's really small. So this is not, you know, my sheep are like this, are better. But you know, this one's quite large, and this one's still. She's a bit on the lean side, but she has quite a stocky frame. Got the frame. So there's a mixed bag here. There's some good ones and some bad ones. But the likes of this, you know, is a triplet, but is just a rake. You know, so they've not been on good grass, that's for sure. They've had a hard winter.
They're still.
So the likes of this, I would want to pinch 2 lambs off it and just let it run as one. But it's whether it makes it. Does it make it to the 7th of April? Does it actually survive? That's the thing. There you go. Breakfast for champions. We'll have to take this off the lamb price, Gideon. It's 20 quid, so that's a pound a lamb. Because we only brought 20 lambs. Think that's worth it?
There's 2 with side sheet missing in there. And then again, who's going to be 300? 300, 280, 250 to go, 200 paid, 200 pounds, 10, 20, 5, 225, 225 and 5, 225, 230, 5, 40, 5, 50, 250 rate, 250 rate, 250, 25 over 50, 250, 250 rate, 25 over 50, 50, 250, 250 rate, 250, all done. That's 250 rate, 250, 25 over 50, you will lose in this amount of 250, Taylor, 250, the June 23rd of March, the Texel, Beltex, had all the jobs. How many is ready to go on? 5 good Texel dealers there. Look at that.
Nice looking sheep there, mate.
You don't find many chances to buy good James Stock sheep like these. Who's going to be somewhere at 280, 280, 250, 200 paid, 200 pounds, 200 paid, 200 pound on the number 2, 200 pound on the number 10, 20, 30, 40, 240, 50, 250, nice now, 250 paid, 250 to 250, 55, 255 at 5 at 60. 260 bid, 60 bid, 60, 260 bid, 260, 26 over 65, 265, 265, 265 at 5 at 5 at 265 at 5 at 5 at 5 at 265, 265, 265 at 5 at 5 at 5 at all done. At 265 at 5 at 65 at 265, all done. How much up and away they go? You're at 265, fell.
There you go. 260. 265. So there I have it. Good sale all in all, I think. It was average of 105. But just seeing them in the pen, there was, you know, once they split the big ones and the little ones, you know, then I was actually quite happy. Our little ones, the lowest price was 93 for a Texel hog. It really was quite small looking at it. And so actually I'm really pleased, because there was sheep just before, wasn't there, lambs just before, making only 70 quid. Probably the same size as the Texel hog, the small one. So, you know, our Texel hog made, you know, quite a lot more, you know, 25 quid more than something similar. Lie down. Oi! Oi! Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Oi! Lie down. Oi! Get out. Get out. Get out. Oi! Get out. Get out. Come by. Ah! Get out. Get out. Get out. That'll do. That'll do, Gigi. Here. Here. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Oi. Lie. Oi. Lie down. Good girl. Lie down. Lie down. Oi. Lie down. Lie down. There you go. This is what we've got. It's always nice seeing your lambs next to someone else's. So you know, that's a lamb there on the other side. You know, there's some ewes in there as well. I think there's ewes with about 4 lambs on the other side. It's always just good to see other folks' sheep next to yours. You know, these are big sheep. Like, these are good size. Seeing them next to ewes. You know, they could be 50 kilo. You know, this guy's a stonker, so I could have some good weights coming off these. It's nice to see them here. It's the first time I've seen them next to lambs. You know, obviously this guy here is tiny. Should really just take him home. But anyways, yeah, no, I'm pleased with how things are looking.
Saddle 2-4, mid 2-4, 2-5, 2-5, 2-6, 2-7, 2-8, 2-8, 2-8, 2-8, 2-8, 2-9, 2-9, 2-10, 2-10, 11, 2-11, 12, 13, 2-13, 2-13, 11, 14. Come on, go, there's enough.
Oh, that was good. Good prices. So yeah, I was sold literally last at the end, so I was a bit nervous. Sometimes you sell literally at the end, your prices are a bit low. But yeah, no, I'm quite happy with that, quite pleased. I think I've blown my own weights. Like, the weights were a lot higher than what I thought they were. You know, like 138 was my smallest. Sorry, 38 kilograms is my smallest weight. So yeah, we'll see what the prices work out by kilo, but I'm actually happy with the prices, even if the pence per kilo is lower. But I think I'll be getting 320 a kilo on average. That's what I'm thinking. Well, there you go. I'm here 10 minutes to buy in lamb ewes, and I've spent my money already. So they're scanned at 200%. I think orange is triplets. There's 3 triplets. Maybe the blues is singles. I'll have to find out. Oh, there's actually 4 triplets in there. I'll have to work it out. There's 3 blues, 4 triplets. These might be singles. The nothings might be singles. But that'll look good. There we have it. There's actually about three or four in here that are not 3 crop. They're they could all be 4 crop really, but there's 2 or 3 long in tooth. But they're all okay. There's nothing horrendously skinny oranger triplets. So I'm actually quite pleased. There's nothing. I think they'll all run, and I think there'll be plenty framey things left to sell with lambs at foot. I think is probably what I'll do. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with this. In here 10 minutes and out again. I might stay for a little bit longer. I might not. We'll see. Right, so here we go. We've arrived. It was a very tight trailer. It always seems plenty of room when you arrive, but I'm hoping there's not a ewe upside down. So we'll just get them out as quickly as possible. See how they do. But it was very tight loading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There you go, all 17 have run out. So this is what we have. I need to try and walk them up to the top. Hopefully they'll stay together, get no dog with me. So these are what's called a Scotch mule. So they're, their mothers would have been a blackie, and their fathers were a Leicester. So the Leicester's quite a big framey sheep, and you combine the two, you get a Scotch mule. Now the interesting thing about Scotch mules is they're quite long and they're quite framey, but they're also hardy. So the Leicester's quite a milky ewe. I think Leicester maybe goes back to actual milking sheep, I'm not sure, but the Leicester's quite a milky ewe, which is good. So you basically get the best of both worlds. Hopefully some of them will swing to the worst of their parents. So you'll get some softer mules that just die. But these lot are all three or 4 years old. So really, they've lived to this age, and the majority of them are twins. So these guys are a good specimen of what the breed can be like, and they're all good weights. They're in good condition, good weights. So the idea with these guys is to actually lamb them and then send their lambs off to market. So they'll go with their lambs, just a week or 2 old, when the lambs look strong and kind of puffed up, so probably more like 3 or 4 weeks, maybe just 3 weeks, they'll go off to Mart and be sold with lambs at foot. I'll probably keep anything that doesn't fit. There's actually a few missing teeth. I'll keep those ones, and they'll rear their lambs and live on the farm. But anything that's healthy and exactly what people want to buy will actually go back to the Mart. The best of them will actually go back because they'll make a very good amount of money. So they'll only be on my farm like 2 months, but pretty sheep. These girls are certainly giving more feist. Go on, Gigi, get it. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Here, here.